Hi, welcome to World of Braiding. Thank you for buying our DVD as usual. Today we're going to show you something a bit interesting, something amazing, something that's been requested for so long. My name is joyphido and I'm going to take you through the whole process. And today we're going to be working with the Caucasian box braids. So like I said, we get so many requests, people wondering how to put the box braids into Caucasian hair. Now the big difference between Caucasian hair and Afro hair is the thickness of the hair. Caucasian hair is usually very thin compared to the Afro hair, which is very thick. So sometimes people get really confused. They're used to braiding Afro hair, and so when they meet Caucasian hair that's a lot thinner than the Afro hair, they get lost, and most times they put the braids in and it comes out in the next 2 days. So we're going to take you through all the steps that will ensure that your braids sit in for a good period. So to get us started, we need to show you the materials we're working with. For now we're working with the expression hair, and this particular color is color 27. So the next thing we're going to be needing is obviously get the expression hair ready for braiding, which is get what we call the feather tips. And in this particular case, we'll cut the expression into 4 and we've created the feather tips. Now as usual, we've made videos for most of these things, and we have the feather tips video, which will always encourage that you must buy before you think of doing any box braids at all. So that I will show you again the clip of what that video looks like. But the next thing will be your tail comb, and then the most important thing while braiding Caucasian hair is your watering. So to get us started on this journey, I'll introduce you to my client and her hair. This is the hair we're going to be working with. It's got hints of black color or brown, and then hints of blonde, so it's a combination, but we are working with 27 to just blend all the colors into one. And then that's my gorgeous client Helen. Okay, so carrying on with our work, this is what we've done this much, and we put them in sections. So what we're working with is the square section. So you see that a straight line across, another straight line across, and the third straight line across. This is called the squares. Now if you notice something I'm doing, we're doing something we call the building block technique. So after I'm going to show you so much the hand technique of how to create a single plait, because we've already created a DVD on that. This particular one contains the 4 techniques, which is a single plait, how to add extensions, cornrows, how to add extensions, and it shows you step by step how the fingers are placed in order to create a single plait or a braid. Then this other one, we talked about how you created the feather tips, so this is exactly what this will be showing you. Then the third one is how to create your regular box braids, which is one of the very popular ones we work with. So this particular instance where we're showing you this one is how to work with the Caucasian hair. So remember, I'm not showing you the finger techniques, but I'm just showing you how you can then put your plaits in. So once you got the damp section, you put your braids in or your extension in, and that becomes a lot easier to work with. Okay, so we've moved on. We've done our 3 lines, and we're at the top of the ear. Now that's so carrying on with our work. We want you to see the sections that we've created so far. So that's 2, and that's 3. And that's 4, and it just carries on like that. This is what you then do. You just do a straight line straight across, and that's it. And then you carry on with your squares. Now this is what could change. This is completely finished. You see how it looks full. even if we didn't really want it to be too full. And that's because we were using the carpet way or the squares. That's our hint of red. Very glamorous. So what you're gonna see next now will be us dipping this in water, because you can see all the fuzzy bits at the tips. Once this is dipped, all that disappears. So that's the next stage. Okay, so when you finish dipping all the sections, you then hold all the hair and in one final dip, just dip the final tips of all of them together. So that finally seals everything. Okay, so this is it, all completely finished with the hair dipped in water. And then I'm going to show you what my client looks like now. Look at that. Gorgeous hair covering both sides. And this is the one with the red hints. So there you have it, glamorous natural hairstyles from World of Braiding and Extensions. We had to create this DVD for you to see that you can create amazing braids on any hair type. This was mostly based on the kind of requests we're having. People wanted to know how could they possibly braid Caucasian hair. And we know that you needed the help, so we created this DVD for you. So thank you so much for buying our DVD and for staying with us. As usual, there's so many more coming on your way, and we love you to gain this power, this skill that's actually already in your hands, but you don't know you have it. Once you watch our DVD and we take you through all these steps, you'll be able to do this thing and get good money for it. We want you to have a skill that gives you money, and that's what we represent. So skills for business, skills for employment, that's what we call it. And this is what we're here for. So follow us on Facebook, World of Braiding, on Twitter, World of Braiding. Again, stay in touch with us on LinkedIn and Instagram. We'd like to hear from you, because as usual, whatever you are asking us is what's encouraging us to create these DVDs. So just like this one, it was based on so many questions we're having. So we're more than happy to support you. So don't hesitate to email us and ask us questions. And we thank you so much for staying with us. Thank you.